Now students, in this module we are going to study about the direction of the flow of the river. It is very much easy. For example, now there is always a confusion that if the arrow is not there, for example on your topographic map, if a river is there and if an arrow is given, if the arrow mark is given inside the river, so then it is very much clear that the flow of the river is towards this side. But for instance, if there is no arrow, then how you are going to find out the direction of the flow of the river? So, where the river is flowing, nearby the bank of the river, you will find the different spot heights. Already in the previous lecture we have studied what do you mean by a spot height. It is nothing but the particular area is being surveyed and the height of the particular area is being mentioned on your topographic map. This is what spot height is. So, where the river is flowing, you have to find out near the bank of the river the spot height. Now, for example, if this is 360, this is 244, and this is spot height 172. Now you have to find it out the highest spot height and the lowest spot height. Now this is the 360 is the highest spot height and the lowest we find it out near the bank of the river is 172. So make it very much clear students that the river always flow from the higher ground to the lower ground. The river always flows from the higher ground to the lower ground. So higher ground is 360 and the lowest ground is 172. It means it is very much clear that the flow of the river is towards this side. So finding out the spot height, we come to know that where the flow of the river is, okay, from this side towards the southern side. It's just an example, okay. Now, if we on which bank of the river, now how to find out the bank of the river? Now let's take this example only. This is the river. This is the river, and the river is flowing towards this direction. This is the river, and the river is flowing towards this direction, which we have already studied. Now, if this is 360, if this is spot height 360, and this is spot height 172, which we have already studied, and we have come to know that this is the direction of the flow of the river. So, you have to imagine that you are at the bank of the river and you are also walking along with the flow of the river. You are also walking along with the flow of the river. You consider yourself that you are also walking along the flow of the river. Now this is the flow of the river. I am standing here and I am also moving along the flow of the river. So your right hand, if you are towards this side, I am imagining here that I am also walking towards the flow of the river. So my right hand will be the right bank. My right hand will be the right bank. If I imagine myself standing to the other side of the river, and I am moving along the flow of the river, so my left hand will be the left bank. Is that clear? So you have to consider yourself as you are also moving with the flow of the river. So your right hand will be the right bank, and if you are towards this side, if you are moving along the flow of the river, it means your left hand will be your left bank. Remember children that whenever a question is asked, so at that time you are not supposed to give the answer as right side. You are supposed to write the proper answer at right bank and left bank. So in this way you have to find out the bank of the river. You have to consider yourself along at that particular place as though you are moving along the flow of the river, and very easily you can find it out the right bank and the left bank. So I hope it is very much clear that how the direction of the flow of the river could be found out if the arrow is given, if the arrow is not given, and how we have to find out the right bank and the left bank of the river. I hope this module is very much